Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Geneforge. So, we're still in Pentel, and this time I swear I'm not going to get distracted from exploring the rest of it, seeing who else there is to talk to. Apparently there's the records hall. Would that be where Pixley is? Suppose I don't know what her, I think, job is exactly, so no idea where to find her. Hello, random farmer, can I... God, I cannot click on moving things. Although I swear it seemed like I clicked successfully twice, but I guess not. This is one of the servals who grow food and raise meat for Pentel. Her hard work has given her rough hands and strong muscles, not a surprise. Many servals back home work as farmers. She looks up at you in awe, clearly seeing the savior of her kind. Word of your acts has gotten around. Well, I really only did one thing so far for this group of servals specifically, but I guess it's more than enough to confirm them in their absolute worship. Oh well. Is there anything I can do for you, Mighty Shaper? Just ask. Anything? I'm looking for information. Is there anyone here who can help me? I know that. I mean, tell me about your farm. Am I really interested? You're a farmer. Can I have some food? No, I really don't want any of these things. Tell me about your farm, I guess. It's outside the west gate. Now that the gate has been cleared, we are starting to return to our lands. We will repair the damage. Looking for info. Radil is a leader. Yeah. Okay. And I'm assuming she would give me some food if I asked for it, but I really don't need any, so... Thanks, but no thanks. This library is both impressive and pitiful. It is a monument to Obeyer worship of the Shapers. The shelves are piled with scrolls. You pick up one and inspect it, and then another. There are records, bureaucratic notes of the colony here before it was abandoned. Inventories, notes, bureaucratic mundanity. They aren't the originals, though. They are copies, painstakingly made and kept legible by servile scribes in case the Shapers ever returned. The records are worthless, though. Whatever information they contained has been rendered obsolete and useless by years of abandonment. So much time was wasted here just because the serviles thought your people might appreciate it. Huh. It's kind of funny how, even though the game gives me the option to play a Shaper who actually, you know, decides to continue the work of his people, or at least assume the role that the servals want them to assume. But the game itself makes it so clear that what these servals are doing is stupid. I don't know. It's not that I mind necessarily. It's just I guess it's also just very obvious that it's also pointless. And that anyone who does roleplay or does decide to play a character who, well, sides with the Obeyers and takes control of them, would do so not because he thinks that their worship of him is necessarily the right and natural thing, but he just wants the power. I don't know. I guess not necessarily. You could, of course. And is that really different, now that I think about it? I mean, they want the power, I suppose, but also because they think that it's the right thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it could go either way. Anyway, it is stupid. No, no matter what way you look at it. Yeah, I guess I'll pick all these things, since apparently they have no problem with me taking these, and also, you know, they're quest items, and some gold, I guess, but mostly quest items. So I feel like it's perfectly justified. The Common. There are two sorts of humans, Shapers and the Common. Haven't we heard about those? Apparently, this text must be new because we got experience for it. The Shapers, Guardians, and Agents are the highest class of human society. They rule. They rule, dude. They use their awesome powers as they see fit, for the good of humanity and creations alike. Then there are the Common. These are mundane humans with no shaping powers. Trash, basically. They can be wealthy and powerful, but they will never rule. They can't learn shaping powers. If they do, they're killed. Oh, so they're not allowed to. They could, obviously, because apparently even servals can shape, except that they are even more not allowed. If they do, they're killed, right? Becoming a Shaper is not hereditary. Children are tested for shaping aptitude. Those who possess it and have the morality and control to wield it properly are elevated. The Common accept the rule of the Shapers happily. They have no choice but to accept it happily. I mean, okay, sure. I suppose if it is also a matter of aptitude, well, maybe it's more of a maybe the morality aspect plays more of a role, or rather the whatever the ruling shapers, the ruling shapers, I guess, those who are in charge of evaluating whoever they deem worthy, or whoever they think would become a shaper that they would like to have. That probably plays more of a role than actual talent at the literal acts of shaping. I don't know. I might also be overthinking things massively. At last you meet a serval who is doing a serval's job. Many of her kind do record keeping and other indoor administrative work. These smarter variants are too weak to be used for farming and fighting. This female displays the respect and awe that is the norm here. Shaper, you inspect us at last. I'm Dana. Welcome to the records hall. I maintain it and train other servals to maintain it. I hope it meets with your approval. No, it doesn't, actually, according to the initial reaction there. What records are stored here? My ancestors were charged by the Shapers to keep records of non-research business on Susha. For years we have done that. It has been difficult. We pulled people away from hunting and farming and trained them to do this work. Sometimes the paper rotted, then we have recopied them. I'm sure everything here is intact and as the Shapers would wish it. I hope our work pleases you. Do your records say what this island is for, or where the Shapers kept their work? Oh no! We should never be trusted with knowledge like that. Only Shapers should have those sorts of records. Right. Where did you get the pens and ink and paper? We made them ourselves, she proudly adds. It takes a lot of work. Well, I mean, it's good that you're capable of that. It's just too bad that you're wasting those efforts on something obviously useless. And exactly what can I find here? Inventories of food and tools, lists of servals and other creations, orders for basic supplies, all dating up to when the Shapers left. So at least a century old. Yeah, in fact, two. In fact, shouldn't we be able to tell exactly how long? By looking at some of these entries? Or rather, at looking at the latest entries? Anyway, hopelessly outdated. Yeah, well, if they really just copied the status quo and maintained the status quo and did not add any newly created supplies and newly created creations to those lists, which seems like what they should have been doing instead of just maintaining the status, but I don't know. You've done well. No, this is madness. You have wasted all this effort maintaining useless records. You should stop. And of course they're not going to. Dana takes a step back, horrified. You mean all these years, my life, this work, wasted? Not the will of the creators? She breaks down into tears. It takes her some time to regain her composure. She stands tall. I'm sorry, Shaper. I'm sorry we have not done your will. We will join the other laborers. Maybe that will please you more. I mean, honestly, yeah. I guess it would. Not that it's really any of my business, because I'm about to leave this place and hopefully never look back. Because this is getting more awkward and more, I don't know, just painful to see and experience by the minute. Yeah, I think we're done here. I mean, honestly, I absolutely do not need to destroy these people's, crush these people's hopes and dreams, but I guess I'm still have given up the last bit of hope that maybe I'll be able to cause some of them to rethink their lives and convictions. Godwin? Why does that name sound so familiar? It's not the person I was looking for. Also, I did not check this building. Hall of Farmers, Leader Natalie. Oh yeah, I think I saw that person wandering around outside. Hey Natalie. This serval is young, but she moves as if she bears a heavy burden. Her hands show signs of hard work, but her robes are free of dirt. When she sees you, she kneels. A single tear runs down her cheek. Oh no, she's crying already. I heard, but I did not dare believe. It is true. After all our waiting, you have returned to us. Welcome, Shaper. I'm Natalie, head of the farmers. I've trained the servals as you would wish. You're also assuming a whole lot here, like everyone does. Tell me about the farmers. She's exhausted, and her eyes are red. Still, she manages to talk. We servals always grew food for the Shapers of Susha Isle. When you left, we knew you would return. We are able to resume service to our creators. Okay. I mean, Oh yeah, okay, I see. For generations, we have trained our children to grow food for you. What did you do with the food since we weren't here? Uh-oh. Oh god, I have a horrible feeling like they actually like destroyed all the surplus or something instead of taking it all for themselves. Of course, eating the foods ourselves helped us survive to serve you better. Oh my god, I'm so glad. I could, it would honestly have felt more in character with these fanatics that they would have only taken whatever rations the Shapers originally, assigned to each individual serval, and somehow, destroyed all the rest. But I'm really glad that they didn't go that far. I saw your farms. I also cleared the rogues away from the west gate. Oh, Shaper, I know. Thank you, thank you. Even now, we are sending out farmers to repair the damage. Thanks to you, we will not starve. You came to solve problems when all was worst, as we were taught you would. Well, just a coincidence, but still, I guess I'm glad I could help. I have another question. Why are you so tired? From work, perhaps? She lowers her head, leaning closer to you for strength. Not long ago, my bonded was lost. His name was Hudge. He was cutting wood. A vlish poisoned him, and he died. Well, I guess that's not a rescue mission then. Well, sorry to hear that. For a time, I questioned how the Shapers could abandon us. I wondered how they could let these things happen to us. In the end, Rydell came to me. I think I can already guess what he might have told her, but what does it mean to be bonded? I can also guess what that means, but he was my mate, my love. Interesting. Though you knew that servals were fertile and could reproduce, because it would be a waste of effort to magically create all that are needed, you never thought about what their mating rituals would be like. It isn't something Shapers pay attention to. Yeah, I guess not until now. That's interesting. So I guess that's some pretty interesting knowledge here, that the servals on this island aren't somehow special, or that it's not a matter of only a couple being fertile by accident, basically, and the ones that live here now being the descendants of those lucky few. But that's just a normal thing. It seems like it would cause more problems potentially than help. But well, I guess that's just what it is like. What did Rydell say? He told me how it was all for the best. Did he tell you exactly how that could possibly be for the best? He told me how you understood all, and you made sure it was all happening for a reason. Right, and that reason being, I guess, it's none of your business. You don't need to understand. You just need to believe that it's happening for a reason, and that's good enough, right? Oh god, I could say a few things about this, but I'm really restraining myself here. It was great. It was a great comfort to me. Please, Shaper, forgive me for my doubts. I mean, I'm glad that if it actually comforted you, but although I fail to see how it could, but Rydell was right. Sometimes our creations must suffer, but it is necessary for the good of all. I mean, that isn't even true. Like, when would it be necessary for creations to suffer? When would suffering ever be necessary? If anything, you should have created them in a way that it's impossible for them to suffer. Like, I don't know. Rydell was wrong. We never gave a thought to you. That you were made to suffer like this was a terrible thing. I mean, yeah, that's obviously what I think. What any sane person should think, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I am not really concerned with these servals specifically, and this is kind of a cruel thing to say, but again, it might make her reconsider. I don't really believe it will, but I have to go with my heart here. Natalie blinks a few times. She's silent. She tries to process what you have said. Then she rejects it. No, Shaper, that is not the thought of a true Shaper. What our creators say is truth. For making us, we owe you all debts. Please do not lead me from a true following of your kind. Okay, that's kind of a weird thing to say in the face of your actual living, breathing God standing right in front of you. But you do you, I guess. Yeah. As I said, this is becoming more and more awkward and painful by the minute with each new NPC I talk to. This burly serval has a pair of axes at his belt, one on either side. He's grim, restless, and not entirely in awe of you. Okay, I like that. This meeting hall, once quite grand, has been converted into a lumberyard. The smell of freshly cut wood is heavy in the air. Oh, that's a nice smell. I'm Godwin, he says. I'm the head woodsman. I keep servals trained in the ways, so when the Shapers return, we can fetch wood for you. You are a servile woodsman. Period. Yes, is that a question? What's that? Aye, fetching wood and shaping planks were two of the main things you shapers used serviles for. That started a long time ago. Now we make sure to train new woodsfolk down generation to generation. Honestly, looking at this fortress here, it seems like they would have had to have a lot of stonemasons, a lot more stonemasons than woodcutters, but they probably had those as well. We must always be able to obey your will, though it's been difficult. What sort of difficulties? Quest difficulties? Oh, nothing that'll surprise you. Rogues, Vlish, lots of them, in the woods to the south. They aren't tough. Run a few of us at them with axes and we can take them down quick. Unless they poison you and you die, I suppose. Well, but then, the next week they're back. They keep reappearing, and we can't figure out from where. Well, perhaps I already figured out where the Vlish are coming from. There we go. Perhaps you could. We have always hoped Shapers would return to help us, but I never thought it would happen. But if it did, it sure would be great. I sure would be grateful. If you can go to the woods to the south and find the source of the Vlish and remove it, we would be grateful. Well, I mean, I found the creature that was making the new Vlish. It is no longer functioning. It was surprisingly tough too. Oh, wait, that's interesting. That I did not expect or think that the game could like award me with direct skill upgrades as a reward, as a quest reward. That is a very welcome surprise. I was always told that Shapers help their creations, but I never thought I would see it happen. Well, I mean, since there were no Shapers around, there wasn't really a chance of seeing it happen. Thank you, Shaper. I confess I doubted the wisdom of the Obeyers. Never again. I would like to teach you something of what I have learned. I would never dare, but from what I have heard, I think it might be useful. You have to be quick to hurt a Vlish. Here are some techniques I have learned. Goblin explains to you several techniques for lunging quickly and getting the drop on potential opponents. His advice is very useful. He doesn't comment on how you landed on this island with almost no training, but he has clearly realized it. Okay. So, they're not all stupid. That's good to know. What is all this wood for? Warmth, tools, cooking fires. Also, we're running out of space in the original stone buildings. We've been making our own huts and halls out of wood. Oh, okay. Good for you then. How do you decide where to make settlements? It was hard. Shapers always told us where to build before. We had to figure out how to do it on our own when things got bad. Bad? When we were sleeping stacked 3 high in the original buildings. I hope you're joking or exaggerating. We just outgrew your original settlements. We don't know if Serval's making buildings on our own follows the true will of the Shapers. No, we want you to sleep up to 5 stacks high. Let's take 5 high, I guess. That's the will of the Shapers. Do it now. There is argument, but we had no choice. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I mean, this is by far the most pragmatic person I've met here, and I appreciate it. Also, I do like the, experience plus free skill increase. Much appreciated. Hello, merchant. Oh, maybe if that's a merchant, maybe the camera jumped here. The other merchant by this table might be the one we're looking for, actually. Several Servals have set up tables in this courtyard. Though the rogues plaguing them have dramatically reduced trade, the Obeyers used to do a lot of business here. The merchant looks up at you. Strangely, though the Obeyers practically worship you, this merchant is very uncomfortable. Greetings, mighty Shaper. I'm honored that you have found the time to inspect my humble wares. I hope that you will forgive me, but times are very, very tight, and I must ask much more for my goods than I would like to. Oh, so he's uncomfortable because he's going to have to ask me for money for these, and not just hand them out for free? But what have I demanded? How has trade been lately? Oh, Shaper, since rogues started roaming everywhere, it has been very dangerous. We have been unable to scavenge for equipment and Shaper artifacts, and we have not been able to carry goods between settlements. If only one of the bridges to the east were clear, life would be much easier. Hopefully someone will come and help us in our time of need. The Serval looks at you hopefully. No idea what he could be referring to. I would like to trade with you. I need some supplies. I suppose. Huh, really? There's no option for me to actually ask him or order him to give me things for free? Steel gauntlets. Oh, those are what we have. Never mind. Shoes, iron shield. We have one of those. Yeah, well. The only potential upgrades here, well, weapon upgrades, aren't for me. We don't need to buy batons at all. And yeah, okay. Unfortunately, pretty much useless. I could buy the javelins, but the steel javelins are extremely expensive. Holy moly. So yeah, thanks but no thanks. I guess I can sell you things. I did store my other Shaper equipment in a safe location, if I didn't mention it. And I have my Shaper records here, so we should be okay. Alright. No, those are both just merchants. Huh. That's the bazaar. This one was locked. I think taking 5 tools. No? Can we not walk through here? I guess not. That's weird. Is that just a graphical limitation? Is there supposed to be a wall there? No, actually, the map shows that there's an opening. Okay. What's this? Always think of the true will. Yeah. Oh, Leader Pixley, Hall of Travelers. Oh, Travelers. Hello, Pixley. You meet a happy serval, good-natured despite the horrors that surround her. Horrors? What horrors, specifically? Your approach elevates her from happiness to ecstasy. The Shaper, visiting me! I'm honored! I'm Pixley, the leader of the Travelers. The ones who move things about, who roam the whole isle. Sometimes to aid the Shapers, sometimes for ourselves. It is the greatest honor to meet a Shaper at last. Okay, well, hi. You travel? My ancestors scouted and moved supplies for the Shapers. We do the same thing now. We keep the routes of travel clear, so that we may serve your kind in the same way when you return. Since you have been traveling, you must know how dangerous our task is. Oh yeah, pretty dangerous actually. Tell me what lies east of here. So did I finish the quest? No. I guess there are other things to talk to her about. Tell me what lies east of here. First, there's a river, spanned by 2 bridges, crumbling but intact. Then heavy woods. You will find many rogue creations, but several outposts as well. Some of them will aid you. Then the deadly area of Cask, swarming with the Takers. Then a few jagged rocky peaks, and then water again. Okay. I wasn't expecting the entire the description of the entire geography all the way to the coast, but I guess I appreciate it. Tell me what lies north of here. Desolate wastes with rogues and little elves. Beware that area, Shaper. Not even my folk travel up there. What has made things especially dangerous? She shakes her head. It's the bridges. The river to the east is spanned by 2 bridges, and they're both blocked. They're guarded by rogues. I have lost 2 drovers there? Both killed. It is the sort of horrible thing we have been hoping the Shapers would rescue us from. If you were able to clear one of the bridges for us, or why not both, we would be thankful. What sort of rogues? It varies, but large, powerful varieties, even bigger than the Vlish and roamers that plague us. Where did these rogues come from? We don't know. Rogues have been invading Serval lands for 3 years now. They all come from the north. Most of them we can deal with, but it gets worse every month. Okay, I wish to find a boat. In your travels, have you ever seen one? I wish I could meet your every need, Shaper, but I have never seen a boat. But she thinks. One of my scouts told me that she saw a ship. That she saw a ship recently near the shore south of here. She tells you how many days ago. Coincidentally, it was the same day you were attacked and swam to this island. Okay, so it probably was the ship that attacked me then. No huge surprise there. She was traveling through the tombs. To get there, go south through the Pental Woods and then east. If you explore the shore, you might find something. Okay, interesting. Obviously, I am curious about that area. Not sure if that's where I want to head next, though. Oh, I mean, why not? I could at least take a look and see what level creatures in that area generally are, and if it's something I can deal with. Why not? Yeah, my craft was attacked by a ship about then. What? It attacked a Shaper? Please don't believe we had anything to do with it. Servals don't build ships. Yeah, I believe you. I believe that, at least. I mean, at least these servals here probably wouldn't do that. Maybe the ones from Cask, although I don't know how technologically advanced they are. But, I mean, we already know that there are human strangers on the island, so... Anyway, I have a message from Cole in Valkyrie. He wants to resume trade with you. Before you arrived, I would have said it would be futile. Too many rogues. You have helped clear the route between here and there. Tell Cole that I will do my best to begin sending goods. He must be patient, though. It will take time. There is still danger on the roads. Right. I mean, not a whole lot of danger in between Pentel and Valkyrie at this point. But, you know, fair enough. Okay, that way we can enter here. No real reason to, but now I have been there. Still checking absolutely everything. Not talking to unnamed servers though. Although that farmer did have a lot to say earlier. You know what? Why not? Maybe you're gonna surprise me again. Apparently so. This is one of the servals who grow food and raise meat. Oh, wait. Even though this one's not called farmer, it's also apparently a farmer. Never mind. Oh, and this is actually a dead end. Don't mind me rifling through your stuff. Well, that's actually it. A lot of valuable stuff in that chest there. Surprisingly so. Oh, and with that we're actually suddenly done looking around. Well, I did get 2 quests, one of which I immediately finished, so that was nice. Right. Oh wait, I never talked to the other merchants, which obviously are selling different things. This one, I mean, the table's pretty empty, so it doesn't seem like he's selling anything, really. Under the geofront, okay. That looks like just the same... Okay, he's just a food trader, so completely pointless. So the dialogue is the same, but the wares are not. In fact, things are pretty pricey here. Living tools for 96. Crystal healing pods, curing pods. We don't have a ton of those, do we? But I think by far the most useful. Oh god, my brain. The most useful kind of items are these group affecting items, because that's the only way to heal creations. So healing spores, curing spores. But these specifically are so pricey. I can only assume that the prices get reduced quite a bit when you actually join them. Something. I have so many living tools right now that I don't really need to buy more. But I mean, it's good to know that there are a couple of supplies here if I really wanted them. Did I actually do the thing? Oh no, I didn't. I don't know why I just remembered, but I was actually wrong about Mondame. He's already the 4th. I don't know how so many of them died before, but there we go. Also, I don't know, it's kind of silly, this whole numbering creations business. Obviously very unnecessary, and I am going to lose track of the exact number sometimes, and I could just do away with them entirely. It's just been a thing that I've been doing with roguelike characters, so, and I felt like it was appropriate for creations as well. So anyway, we're done with Pentel. We have picked up a quest. In fact, that is not here. Oh no, yeah, it specifically said that there are 2 bridges. In fact, they must be talking about these 2, of course. Now that I think about it, it makes a whole lot of sense. In fact, technically there are 4 bridges total leading to that area. Though of course this one is via the wastes area that's, you know, supposed to be out of my league for now. Yeah, so right, that quest is going to be over there. Then we have a quest in an area that would be around here. And well, then of course a quest to actually reach Cask and talk to a person there. Okay, so as far as what new area to head into next, I'm not entirely sure. Obviously the tombs are pretty intriguing, especially if you know, I mean they would be intriguing. They were intriguing before, but now that I know that they might actually lead me to find out more about that ship that attacked me, even more so. But yeah, for now I am back here because there is the underground area underneath that laboratory. I want to try a thing. Actually, only 14 essence. Yeah, well, I just out of curiosity, I want to see if it's. I want to test if this might be feasible. Oh, okay. You're still in line of fire, so that's not ideal. I'm going to send you away then. You were already safe, but let's be as safe as possible. So I only took a little bit of damage there. Oh, okay. Those both exploded and killed me. Gotcha. But I mean, I could take them out one at a time, unless these deal more damage than I have health. But if I manage to only trigger one mine at a time and heal myself for the damage taken. Oh, whoa, okay. I guess there's also randomness involved, of course, so I might actually survive an explosion. Now the question is, oh god, 65. I'll try one more time to see if that seems to be on the high end of the spectrum for those purple mines. Because obviously I don't even have 60 health. So that could be a problem. Also, the solution might simply be to actually find a spore device in the underground section here. It still seems like a weird thing for the game to not give me a proper way to solve this and to force me to just tank all the damage. I don't assume. Nope. That definitely triggers that trap. Okay. Okay, one more time, because I saw that one of them dealt 65 damage. Actually, I can see it here. Oh, the other one only dealt 53, so there is a chance to survive this. It involves a lot of favorable dice rolls, but it's definitely possible. I mean, there's a total of 6 mines, and I can heal 7 times total. So I'm even gonna be able to do it in one go. Holy moly. That was 45 just from one of the weaker ones. $46. Okay. Of course I have to survive 2 more. I mean, I could just heal, actually. Just retreat. I mean, save, not heal. $58. Perfect. My heal is actually very powerful. 57. Okay. Never mind. That worked. Create Artilla. Oh. Yes. So you're now more powerful. Yeah. I have poor control over you, but you deal more damage? The damage, though, is still a bit lackluster. I might actually be better off creating, like, maybe a second roamer. But I just like them. It's little wormy friends. So, you know. Wait. I do need to return here quickly to heal. Actually, though, yeah, no, that needs magic shaping, right? So it's not the specific skill. I don't know why that confuses me so much. Just that, you know, creature shaping is kind of split between the actual shaping skill and then the specific creation skill as well. So this one increases the Artilla's level, but it does affect both Artillas and Searing Artillas. But in order to unlock more types, I would have to invest points in magic shaping. Right. Specifically, 1 more to unlock the Searing Artilla. And of course, we cannot look at its description or skills before we have unlocked it, unfortunately. It sounds like it's just a better version of the normal Artilla. Like, not an explodey, gimmicky kind like the Pyro Roamer or the Volatile Thought. So, yeah, maybe next level up, we'll unlock the Searing Artilla to just upgrade our RT to a stronger version. Maybe it's not necessarily just a straight upgrade. It might be different in other ways, but we'll see. Anyway, so, yeah. I still expect to find some kind of official way to, less silly way to enter that warehouse and reach that canister, but it was obviously quite possible to do it that way, and yeah, now RT is stronger, which might give us a bit of an edge down in the basement here. Those creatures were pretty high level, but if we can get them one at a time or stun them, actually, I mean, the Blish are pretty resistant to stunning, so we'll see how that works. We can try to get them. Well, we can kind of hole up in here. I guess that helps. Ooh, it's two of them. Oh, okay. I think I'll take this opportunity. That one started by blessing himself and his colleague. They actually have the same health, unlike the ones on the surface. I guess they were different levels. Like the green and red varieties were not the same level, so that's why they had different hit point amounts. Anyway, how do I start? I guess since this is it's going to be a little bit tough, perhaps. I'm going to start by buffing. Okay, you can probably stand there, by which I mean definitely stand there and shoot. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna have you miss that attack, unfortunately. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Scree, don't kill him. Oh, okay, good. You decided to make us vulnerable? Wait, that just removed some turns of shielded, I guess? Unaffected by vulnerable. Okay, so yeah, the opposite, the buff or debuff with the opposite effect basically acts as a buffer. It's good to know. I'm gonna heal you. Alright, nice crit. I like it. Ah, missed again. 29 damage. Oh god. Oh god. There are more. Oh god, there are so many more coming. Yikes. What if we were to do this? Okay, that's a little bit cheap. What? That's not the right character. Can I, please? I mean, oh, I'm still in combat. Derp. Derp. Wait, can I swear I hit F multiple times. There we go. Now we heal you. No need to be terrified. Come on. There we go. Okay. Well, I mean, the one killed enemy should stay dead. Oh, oof. Uh-oh. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, this is not good. I kind of need to heal you, but at the same time I also need to daze them if I want to have any kind of chance here. If I don't heal him, he's dead, basically. So I do that. Nice critical. We need those. You missed. Wait, oh, you're right. Even though I did heal him, he was still terrified. Okay, we did actually daze 3 of them, surprisingly. And there's another one. Okay, we did not take a ton of damage. Oh, you're terrified, though. Now that I know, though, that Cure actually affects every kind of debuff, this should work, right? Yes. So, I don't know. In that Warp the Vlish fight, specifically, I could have saved my creature who was mind-controlled, because I did not realize, I don't know, I just didn't think that this game would not handle it the same way that I was used to, where there were, traditionally separate curing spells for mental and physical effects in the entire Avernum series, for example. I don't know if this is a new thing for the Geneforge remake, or if it's been like this in the original Geneforge, of course, but yeah. I just did not even consider that possibility. That's why I just watched him die, basically. Oh well. But now I know. Okay, you were terrified again. Gonna unterrify you. You're still terrified for 2 turns. You know what? I'm just going to... What? Oh, and then he became terrified because he was missing health. Oh, alright. Okay. Well, when I actually hit something for a change. They got blessed. You're going to not be terrified soon. Oh, of course I miss. Critical. Not dazed, so... Oh, nope, never mind. You got another turn. Kill it. Quick action. That's good. Heal you. Let's see here. Dazed for 1 turn. Wait, oh, this one is not even dazed anymore. Yeah, honestly? Oh, okay. So stairs count as objects. Well, in that case, we'll just attack and you run away. And you miss. And we retreat again. It's kind of cheap, but, well, if it works, it works. I wouldn't want to clear an entire map or a large dungeon like this, with a hit and run tactic like this. Can we please all approach the exit? Huh? Okay, where is everyone? No, seriously. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yes, please. Go to Pentel. But yeah, for a relatively small area like that, I think it's okay. It's not going to take forever, and at least that will make it so I can just mark this entire area as cleared, rather than having this one little part of it that is still unfinished. Okay, save the game, open the door. Oh, just inside this cavern, you find a scorched stone. If you find scorched stone and piles of bones, a wave of raw power hits you in the face. Wisps of essence float in the air. The Vlish down here are far more powerful than the ones above. Yeah, tell me about it. You can't help but wonder what they are guarding. I saw this crystal here, which seems kind of meaningful. Oh god. Well, I saved before entering, so it's fine. Please hit. Okay, good. Now all this one needs to do is not kill Moname. Actually, I'm going to have him walk out of the way a little bit. Okay, good. I'll heal you. Really? Wait, what? Clear path. Yeah, okay. Why did you walk there then, if that doesn't allow for a clear path? There you go. Silly AI. Thanks for not dying. Wait, you're cursed. Oh, okay. Please stop missing, though. It's kind of necessary at this point. Oh, come on, guys, please. I need you to work with me here. Heal. Yep, that one woke up. Please just finish him off. He's poisoned. Yeah, but unfortunately poison damage doesn't stack, so... Oh, come on. Well, he got terrified. That helps, and that means he's actually now going to die from poison. I have no idea what this one is doing. Okay. Curse is about to run out, so that doesn't matter. This one is about to die. I Guess I'll walk forward and buff us all a little bit. Gonna attack this one because it's gonna wake up anyway. And same thing again. Okay, good. We could actually all stop missing all the time. That would make things so much easier. Word Blessing. That, of course, will help with hit chance. Let's see here. You are poisoned, but you're not going to die, so... Okay, good. I guess hitting literally every single attack against that one. Are you... He's gonna... Oh, you're not going to die from poison. Wait. Did he heal somehow? He was down to 8 health. Wasn't he? Am I going crazy? Huh. Well, anyway, yeah. Like I said, hitting every single attack against that second Flish definitely made up for all those misses against the first one. There we go. All right, that went well. Much better than expected. And this crystal is nothing, apparently. Oh, okay, yep, there's something going on. I guess this is a broken crystal. There's a non-broken version, though. And a red pool. What is this? Strange pool. Uh-oh. But at least it doesn't look like it's guarded by anything. Guess we'll see. I did save the game, right? I'll save it again. Hello? Oh, I have to click on it. That seems like a bad idea. What is this? You find a pool of swirling red essence. The air around it is hot and steamy. The essence smell is so strong it makes you faint. The goo has a warm glow that lights up the chamber. It is charged with energy. You aren't sure what it was built for. Inspect it first. That should be safe enough. You kneel down and look at the goo. You've seen energy repositories like this one in your training. This one seems more unstable and capable of holding more energy. Another intriguing bit of research on Sushi Island. Really, my only options are to touch it or leave it alone? Can I not just, like, I don't know, throw a fireball at it from afar and just blow it up? I guess I'll touch it, since that's the only option, really. Andros gets done as acid. Oh, cool. For 20 turns. The moment your skin makes contact, the slime crawls up your arm. Energy pours out of the goo into you. Your body is not capable of accepting it. You leap back as your flesh starts to sear and bubble. Wonderful. Thankfully, I can do this. Wait, can I? Oh, it reduces it. Doesn't cure it immediately. There we go. Yikes. That's it, huh? Whoops. So I'm not strong enough. Should have been paying more attention to that, but I mean, obviously there's got to be some kind of purpose to this. So much for dealing with this place once and for all and never having to return. But I'm assuming that I need to be higher level to actually accept the blessing of this pool, whatever it may be. Because otherwise this doesn't seem to make sense. Why would it have been so fiercely guarded and, you know, look so meaningful and all that? Interesting. Well, I guess I'll take a new note about that, and at least it's no longer guarded. So long as those creatures don't respawn. But yeah, I guess I'll just check again in a few more levels and see if anything different happens. Well, that was interesting. I guess, well, first and foremost, we're going to return to Pencil to heal. And I guess our next expedition is going to be... I could deal with some of those quests that I got, but I think I want to take a look at the tombs. I mean, at least take a look. In fact, can we not... Wait, can we not travel there from here? No, we can't, because I'm not traveling. Derp. We can take a look. Level 2. Oh, but it's a pirate roamer. Okay, so the idea is that this one blows up. All right. So this place might actually suck if it's guarded by a whole lot of those things. Well, I guess we'll see what those are about and how annoying they are to deal with. I guess would be pretty annoying, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll take a look. If this turns out to be just a bit too much for now, I guess I'm going to head toward maybe clearing 1 or 2 of those bridges, and then yeah, maybe even reach that clearer path to those thorny woods where we have a quest. We'll see. We have plenty of things to do, as always. And also, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.